Hi friends, today we are going to solve grid challenge problem of the greedy algorithm path. So the given problem statement is, given a square grid of character in the range ASCII A to Z, rearrange the element of each row alphabetically in an ascending order. Determine if the columns are also in ascending alphabetical order, top to bottom. Return yes if they are and no if they aren't. So the basic problem statement here, we have to first sort those elements we have to sort every rows in an ascending order, and once we have sorted them, we would have to check if the columns are also in ascending order from top to bottom. So this is the problem statement. It could be a bit confusing as there are not much examples present here, and also according to me, this is not a uh, how to put it, this is not a proper greedy algorithm problem, because I've tried to solve it with brute force also and it passed all the test cases. So let's do it. For in range 0 comma len of grid, the first thing is that we are sorting all those element in row wise. So once we have sorted those, means every element means every value. So first we'll be sorting let's not this one, let's say first, if you're writing a for loop, so the first element would be EBSCD, so we'll be sorting it and the sorted result would be turning out to be ABCDE, and we have sorted it and we'll be replacing this entire part with ABCDE. So this is the basic idea. Once we have done that, we have to check in a top-down approach if all those are in proper ascending order or not. So we have to write two loops as normal because we are checking it. Range 0 comma len of, and here we also need, because the first loop is actually checking total number of element present here. So for example, in this grid, this could be a little bit confusing, but you have to understand this, that our grid size is 5, but there could be a situation when the every element could have six values. Okay, so it could be like A B C D E F G, it could be up to G. It has 6 values. It would have to be F, so it would have 6 values. Then we have to we have to find this element and we have to count how many values are present in a single row. So this is the basic idea. So we will check it using this operator. I hope you know Python. Kind of basic. Yeah, it worked. And then you have 0 comma. Then we will be writing another loop which would be going to the out would be looping from 0 to length of that grid. So we have to take care, we have to understand that length of the grid and length of every element of the grid can be different. So there would be few test cases which would not pass if we are just appending with just length of the grid. So this is the basic understanding, and we'll be check every element, basic stuff. And the reason I'm writing return no. So this is basically in most cases or in few cases it would reduce our complexity, because if you check it, our current complexity is big O of n square plus n. So this is our average complexity of this problem. So to reduce it, for example, if it finds any element, for example, in the first case only, it is able to find that this is not in a proper ascending order, to just return the no. So it does not have to look to the entire list. So this would improve our complexity, but in the worst case, our complexity would be somewhat in this fashion. And at last, we would be returning yes, because they're not able to find any element which does not satisfy the condition, or in an top-down top-to-bottom approach, we are not able to find any element which is not in an ascending order. So this is the basic code, not much big. As you could see, it passed all the test cases, the public cases, and then now we will be running all the private test cases. As you could see, we are able to submit all the test cases, and this is the code, guys. This is very simple code, but you might feel it a bit complicated just because the problem statement is not proper and not much examples are being provided here. So this too would increase its complexity, but apart from it, as you could see, just I've written 5 or 6 lines or around 7-8 lines to write this code. As always, I try to write codes in a very simple manner so that everybody could understand it, because for me the most easiest code is the most difficult thing to write. Okay, just don't increase the complexity, make your code very readable so that anybody who is seeing it is able to understand it. And as always, if you have a better approach, as there is always room for improvement, right? So if you have any better approach, please comment below, send me your feedbacks if I could improve any in, for example, in explaining this stuff, or if you have a better approach, if you could explain it better, comment below. And as always, thanks for watching and stay tuned.